Hey there everyone, and welcome to this week's market update. Last week in El Paso County, we saw a total of 351 new homes hit the market. We saw 33 price increases. We saw 121 price decreases. We saw 46 homes that came back on market. That tells us that were for sale that didn't make it all the way to close for one reason or another. And we saw a total of 426 homes that sold and closed out completely. So according to these numbers, this last week we saw quite a bit going on. With 351 new homes that came to market, not quite as much as last week, but we're still seeing that really strong mid 300 number kind of across the board for the last couple of weeks. And again, that's a good thing because we're starting to see more homes come available to the market, and we're probably seeing we're probably going to be looking at a fall with more inventory available for the people that are looking. Another thing that we're starting to see in our market is we're starting to see different signals that everything is leveling off. Now, when I say things are leveling off, I don't think prices are going to be going down in the near future, but we're starting to see things get a little less crazy. So we're not seeing as many offers go $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 over asking. And we're starting to see appraisal gaps come down as well. We're starting to see the $20,000 and $25,000 appraisal gaps disappear a little bit more in price ranges under $400,000. Overall, I do think these things are good for the long term for our market because it means that people who are looking for the more affordable houses in our market have more of an opportunity. There's going to be more inventory, and it's going to be better for people who are using FHA and VA loans here within the next couple months. Not only that, but hopefully we'll start to see the point where we're closer to 2 and even 3% market growth year over year, or rather price growth, as opposed to the double-digit growth we've been seeing year over year every month for the last about 15 months. We have been seeing more and more price decreases in our market as well. This last week at 121, that's the highest I've seen for probably 14 months. Now, since this number is so much higher than what I've seen previously in the last couple of weeks, between 70 and 80, it's probably just going to be a blip, but it's going to be a number that we're going to keep an eye on as well. And for total units sold at 426, again, we're starting to get to that point where we're between 400 and 500 units being sold every single week. Another piece of good news with material costs continuing to come down and stay steady at a lower cost. Hopefully that translates to the point where new construction can start moving faster because they're not as worried about the price of building materials. And what we're likely to see is a lot more home renovations, a lot more projects that have been put on pause because of the cost of estimates, because of the cost of what it actually takes to do renovations and do remodels. Last week, the median house price was $430,000. Also last week, houses in El Paso County were selling for 4.12% over asking price. Now what that means is buyers are typically paying $17,700 over asking price in order to have their offer accepted in order to purchase a home in our market today. If you have any questions on the information or any of the numbers I covered today, feel free to give me a call, send me a text, or send me a message anytime. That concludes this week's market update, and thank you for watching.